All right, what's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's dive into what Raoul Paul is saying about crypto right now. I love his takes. He is very, very well known when it comes to macroeconomics, and he has a thread right now that is very interesting. I want to dive right into it. Also, I want to get your thoughts while we go through it. Make sure you hit the like button so this can get out to more people. I think this is really, really educational and a great perspective. So he says here, crypto hopium thread. Most people who have a crypto investment mandate are not fully allocated to crypto as they moved to part cash, given all the fear and the negative sentiments around risky assets like tech stocks and crypto. He says hedge funds are underweight, retail is underweight, same with institutions and family offices. So he says here the general feeling is that the macro is so bad that there needs to be a new low or a retest of the low. This is a predominant narrative that we're hearing right now in and around crypto. But he has a different hunch. He says that the path of max pain is higher. He says hedge funds are scrambling to buy calls right now just in case Ethereum breaks $1,800 to $2,000. They cannot afford to not participate. All right. So this is interesting. Now, furthermore, he says above this level, this is where retail would start to be forced in along with institutions. 2,200 to 2,300 is the key zone for him. A break of that either happens pre-merge or post-merge. Once everyone gets back in, the market can correct sharply before rising again based on the macro. Interesting. You could see what he's done there with, of course, that would be a test of the level there right in that range of 3,000, as he mentioned here, or excuse me, of that 2,300 level that he mentioned right above in here. Come down, retest it, and then it could be time to go back up. However, he continues on here. He says the macro is key here. Global M2 is the big macro driver of crypto. It's the liquidity cycle. And right now we are way down toward the bottom in that cycle. And he says, and it is about to turn. The ISM inverted leads it. I think crypto is sniffing out the turn. Now there's his line drawn for the months in advance, right? Coming up. And he goes on to say, same with inflation, the other bogeyman. ETH is starting to price in the turn in inflation, which I think is correct. But I cannot help but to mule over the long-term chart of Bitcoin versus the second best performing asset since 2010, the NDX. The NDX is down 99.9% in relative terms. It is at key resistance as well. But the last 3 years have been all about Ethereum. That has outperformed the NDX by 90% since then. And the NDX/ETH ratio has put in a DeMark weekly 9.13.9 and suggests a full reversal. Ethereum should outperform by another 90% over the next few years. Interesting. Now, he also goes on to say Ethereum is also breaking out versus Bitcoin. That is shown in this chart here. This is being driven by the superior current network effects and network activity, and of course, the merge coming up in September. He says, sure, other tokens will outperform Ethereum, but crypto overall will outperform all other assets in his view. My hunch is, this is Raoul Paul's hunch, is that crypto is that the market is caught underweight, as it is in equities as well, and the path of pain is higher. But that is just shorter term thoughts. The long term is clear. So interesting. Interesting perspectives here from Raoul Paul. I want to get your thoughts on his ideas here. He's always very, very well thought out and well spoken. Love listening to him. Love learning what he has in store for us each and every time he speaks about crypto. Something else about Raoul Paul, he's a huge, huge Ethereum bull. He also is very bullish on the metaverse as well as community, or in his words, social tokens. He thinks they have a huge future as well. Let me know what you think about Raoul's sentiments here around crypto, around the markets. Can't wait to hear from you down below. Have a fantastic one. I'll see you all in the next video.